Tonight, the two investigators revealed that the River East high-rise complex is covered in flammable metal panels.
Now the question, do other Chicago buildings have similar combustible materials? Dave Savini is here to tell us the city is conducting an investigation.
Erica and Rob, the building department's investigation will be a challenge because Rain-O-Bond PE is not the only flammable metal panel sold. There are many manufacturers, and there are an unknown number of buildings that could have used it.
Unbelievable.
Fast-moving high-rise fires have fire safety experts concerned and investigating a variety of metal panels used to construct the exterior of buildings.
This is a global issue. We've seen these fires occur essentially on every continent now.
Chicago skyline reveals plenty of metal-paneled buildings. But do they have a flammable core similar to what's on the River East Center, or a fire-retardant core? The city building department is trying to figure out the best way to investigate and answer that question. Have any other buildings come up?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
But we're just now developing criteria of what we're looking for and what we should be concerned about.
Many buildings in the U.S. and overseas should be investigated, says the National Fire Protection Association, which creates fire safety codes.
We suspect that there are perhaps, dozens, in some jurisdictions, maybe hundreds of buildings that might have a material that's suspect.
He says the use of metal panels really began in the late 80s, but stricter codes weren't put in place until around 2000. And he says older buildings often fail to maintain plans and specifications about the materials they used. This Atlantic City hotel burned in 2007 before it was completed. Combustible panels were blamed for helping fuel the blaze.
Oh my God.
The same thing was true at the Marina Torch building in Dubai, which burned twice in 2 years. And Grenfell Tower in London caught fire this summer, prompting the government to test 600 metal-clad buildings. They found at least 250 with combustible panels. It's not just Rain-O-Bond. Other companies also manufacture these panels.
There's probably at least 20 globally that make these systems.
It's hard to know if any of these products were used on Chicago high-rises because the building department says records were only saved for 7 years. So the technology is really upgraded.
Yes, you can.
The city now uses an online permit and inspection system and did not know until now about the combustible panels on the River East complex. Now they must determine if there are other high-rises with the same potential danger.
My concern is going forward. Going forward, what do we do to keep our residents safe?
The city plans to use a risk assessment toolkit being created by the National Fire Protection Association. When building material records no longer exist, building owners can use this toolkit to help identify and evaluate the metal panels. And it will give options for dealing with flammable ones. CBSChicago.com has a link to NFPA resources. Erica and Rob.
Dave, thanks for that.
The CBS 2 investigators will continue to investigate this issue and any buildings with questionable panels. We will also post all these stories and links to information on our website, cbschicago.com/River East, and to Chicago's Facebook page.